Hi guys, it's Carol. How are ya? Pardon me, I'm pretty good. Uh, this is Thursday night. Man, the older I get, the quicker the weeks go by. I mean, I just turn around and it's the weekend again. But anyway, it's Thursday, and I tried two new things today, and I learned about something I didn't know about. So I had three surprises, I guess, today. The first one is there's a product called Sprite Chill. It looks like this. I can't see what I'm showing you. But anyway, one of my daughters told me that they really like this. It's cherry lime flavored. And it does taste a lot like a Sonic cherry lime. So we liked that. The other thing is, I have never eaten at a Chick-fil-A. I don't know how I got to be 71 without ever eating at a Chick-fil-A, but so today I told Casey I'll buy lunch. I want to go get Chick-fil-A. We go get stuff and bring it home. And she said, you know, the reason we've never eaten there is because it's so expensive. And I told her, well, I saw this other lady showing her Chick-fil-A nuggets on a YouTube channel, and they look so darn good. I just wanted one. I'll put that lady's channel name here. You can go visit Candace, and you can see her chicken nuggets. She had a big box. She had the 30 pack, I guess. Anyway, I told Casey, it's okay. For one day, we can pretend like we're not dirt poor and go get Chick-fil-A, because I got my Social Security yesterday. And she said, okay, but she wasn't too sure about it. So we went. First, she downloaded the app, and we figured out what we wanted and put an order in. I got 8-piece nuggets and a salad and a Dr. Pepper. She got an 8-piece nugget and those funny looking French fries. I don't know what they're called, but anyway, you know what I'm talking about. And a dragon fruit lemonade, something. She let me have a drink. It was really good. It was dragon fruit lemonade, I think. Anyway, the salad was excellent. It was big. I mean, it was more food than I really needed. The salad was big. It was nice, had cheese and cherry tomatoes, and it looked like two different kind of lettuces, and what else? Red bell peppers. I don't know. I really enjoyed the salad, though. It was good. And then I tasted a nugget. Oh my gosh. I have not had chicken that good since my mom was alive. When I was a little girl, like in early elementary school, I remember her cutting up a whole chicken, a fryer, cutting it up, and she would cut off the pulley bone with meat around it. That was like the best part of the chicken. And she would let me have that. And she dipped it in, I don't know what she dipped it in besides flour, but anyway. And then she fried it in a cast iron skillet. I loved those pulley bone pieces better than anything else I'd ever eaten. And I don't know anybody who cuts up a chicken, and it's sure not me. So I haven't had one in, oh heavens, 65 years. But anyway, when I tasted that chicken nugget, I thought this is, first of all, it was real chicken. It was real chicken. Like, I like McDonald's nuggets, but they're a processed, that chicken meat is processed, chopped up, processed little wad of something. This was real chicken. And the batter on the outside was fried good and crisp, and I just loved it. I told Casey, instead of going to somewhere else, anytime we want to eat out, let's save up and get this, because the salad was excellent. The chicken was just awesome. So If you're like me and you've never been to a Chick-fil-A, go get some nuggets. They were good. We don't get fast food or eat out very often. And then the other thing I learned is not pleasant. I guess I'm the last person in the United States that knew about this, but maybe some of you haven't either. Do you know what it means if there is a zip tie on your door handle or your mirror of your car or on your windshield wipers? If there's a zip tie anywhere on your car? I didn't know what that meant. But a lady here in Amarillo, we have 3 Walmart supercenters. And her daughter was going to take, it was on Memorial Day, and she was going to go take a plate of food from their barbecue to her boyfriend, who was at work or something. And then she was going to go to Walmart and run an errand for her grandma, get something for her grandma. And so she was by herself. She went to Walmart and went inside, and she told her mom when she was in the store, she felt like somebody was watching her, but she never could see anybody. But she just had that, you got a gut feeling. You've got to pay attention to it. She had that gut feeling that somebody was watching her. And so she checked out, started out to her car. Come up here. Toby's wanting me to do something. Yes, you're a pretty boy. Climb up here. Yeah, you can tell them. Yes, I put on lipstick. I hardly ever wear lipstick. He always smells it. He said, what's that on your face? Anyway, this girl goes out to her car, and on the passenger side, when she was walking out to the car, she had backed into the parking slot. She saw a zip tie tied on that door handle. And there was a guy standing like a car away, just looking at her. And so she turned around and scooted herself back into the store and told an employee she had a zip tie on her car. To me, I would have thought, oh, some kids just put that on there, just messing around. I didn't know what that meant. But the lady in Walmart did, and she called another employee, and I don't know if he was security or what, but anyway, he came and he walked to the car with her, and he put her groceries in the car for her, whatever she got, and waited till she drove off. I didn't know if there is a zip tie on your car, or if there was like a water bottle stuck on in your wheel well, like on top of the tire, or if there is a zip tie on your windshield wiper, or a water bottle stuck under your windshield wiper, anything like that. That is a way really bad people mark your car, that you were a single person going in the store, and so they'll watch for you to come back. And it has to do with human trafficking. Texas honestly has a big human trafficking problem, and Amarillo has a bad human trafficking problem. Anyway, this girl was scared to death, got home, and so her mother wrote this up and put it on Facebook, and it's been on radio stations, and it's been on news stations. And my sister lives in New Mexico, and she sent me a screenshot of the Facebook thing, because I don't do Facebook, and she knew I wouldn't see that. So she sent that to me, and when I first read it, I thought, this sounds like one of those urban legends that you're always hearing about, But I showed it to Casey, and Casey said, yeah, I know her mother. I went to a Bible class with her mother, and it wouldn't be made up. So I wasn't glad it happened to that girl, but I was glad somebody finally told me what that meant if there's zip ties on your car, or a water bottle stuck in a place where it shouldn't be, that they are marking your car. They saw you were a single person going in the store, and she was a teenager. They know to watch who's coming back to get in that car, and they try to kidnap them. So that's horrible. That is, we live in a horrible world anymore. So I had Rhett and Taylor that day, my grandkids. And I said, I sat them down on the couch. I said, Rhett and Taylor, I've got something to tell you. And I said, this girl was walking out of Walmart and she saw a zip tie on her car. They immediately knew what it was. I don't know how I missed the boat. I didn't know this. But anyway, yeah, our young people anymore have, between the internet and just all kinds of social media and things like that, they have a much scarier life than we had when I was a little kid. And talking about Rhett and Taylor being here made me think, Rhett and Taylor really love steak fingers. I buy cube steak and make steak fingers out of that. And so we were having that Wednesday night. And Taylor likes to cook, my granddaughter. I have taught those kids to cook from the time they could stand up in a chair to the counter. I've taught them how to do things. I teach them. I have taught them how to do things. They could do a lot of things when they were pretty little. But anyway, I didn't want them to be like me. I got married when I was 18. I knew how to boil water to put tea leaves in a tea ball and make tea. That's honestly the only thing I knew how to do. I don't know what we thought we were going to eat. My husband didn't know anything about cooking either. Good thing we like bologna sandwiches. But anyway, I didn't feel good. I had a day when I just didn't feel good. But I knew what we were going to have. The kids wanted to have these steak fingers. So I peeled the potatoes for mashed potatoes. I could sit down at the table and peel the potatoes. So I did that. And Taylor cooked the cube steak. She can just cook anything. She cooked it in a skillet, fried it, and oh, it was so good. She put seasoned salt on it, and I had never heard of putting seasoned salt on meat. I'm a pretty plain cook. Plain vanilla grandma describes me perfectly. I don't do anything fancy. But anyway, Taylor put seasoned salt on those cube steaks, and they were the best I'd ever had. Anyway, she was cooking in the kitchen. Casey and I were in the living room. Rhett was doing something, I don't know. Taylor was cooking in there by herself. And Casey went into the kitchen and got a bag of frozen corn out of the freezer to put in the microwave. I can't throw your toy right now. Here. I know that's not the toy you wanted. No, I can't get it. Anyway, Casey goes in the kitchen and gets a bag of frozen corn out of the freezer and puts it in the microwave. When she pushed start, there was a loud pop. It was like an electrical arc in there. And Taylor was standing there stirring the gravy she was making. And I guess her thighs were against my stove. The microwave is over my stove. Somehow, I don't know how, but it shocked her thighs. An hour later, they still felt tingly. So we flipped the switch and turned it off, and hopefully they'll replace my microwave. But I've never had a microwave do that, so I didn't know about that either. Toby, I'm busy. Toby wants me to play toy with him. Yes. Anyway, that's all I know today. We've had some bad weather. Oh, I'll tell you something else. We've had the dogs were barking. I had to cut that out. Don't start. Last night, we were having a storm, and the electricity went out. And normally, I keep my cell phone charged up, but by nighttime, I've got it charged up again. But I didn't last night. It was like on, I don't know, 35% or something. Anyway, when the electricity went off. And on the top of my refrigerator, I have a plastic box that's got my little lanterns in it that are battery powered or solar powered. I don't think the solar, it must take a long time to charge them up with solar, but Anyway, I've got batteries in them, and they light up the room great. And they're just little bitty. I guess I could show you one. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. It looks like this, and you lift the arms up. I got this from Temu, of course. It was pretty inexpensive. And you pull it up, and it makes a bright light. So I've got 2 of those. So when the lights went out, I'm set. I've got these. I've got, in that box on top of my fridge, I have 2 of these, about 3 flashlights, and a little thing I bought to charge my phone. Let me get it. Okay. I got this little thing. It's about the same size as my cell phone. It's got 2 flashlights right here. This is the first time we've had the electricity go off since I've had this. It opens up, if you know how to do it. There we go. And it's got those ports to plug in a cord so you can charge it just like you charge your cell phone. Okay, I was so proud of myself. I was ready for the lights to be out. Had my little lanterns, had this. I was going to be fine. This is the first time I've tried to use it. I had charged it up, but this is the first time I tried to use it. I had the little cord that goes with it in a little baggie, and I taped it to the back so I wouldn't lose the cord to it. I got that out, and it's for an iPhone. I have an Android. I was so aggravated with myself, and I didn't think about it. Last night, I probably, I have cords that look like this on one end, and the other end is a C. I thought I should have gotten one of those cords. I could have plugged that part in here, the C part in my phone, be just like charging it up. But the cord I was using at the time had a C thing on both ends. So I've got to see if I can find a cord that's got I don't even know what that's called, but this kind of thing on one end and a C on the other end. But anyway, that's our excitement for the week. I don't know anything else. What's going on with you guys? I just tell you, I loved those chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A. I don't think I'll ever be able to eat another McDonald's after eating that. It was just so, so good. I loved it. All right. Toby's looking at me like we need to play, so I'm going to go. Yes, I see you down there. I'll talk to you later. Let me know what's going on in your world. Okay, bye.